Monday at the Miami Open saw the beginning of the second week and the commencement of last 16 matches. The schedule was being dubbed the Day of Champions, with former winners Serena Williams, Agnieszka Radwanska and Victoria Azarenka all in action. And there was no bigger matchup than 8-time winner Serena Williams, a 20-match unbeaten run in Key Biscayne, taking on former US Open champion Svetlana Kuznetsova. And it was a high-quality encounter right from the start.
Oh, what a lob. Certainly enjoyed it, I enjoyed it. I'm sure you did as well.
After going a break down, Kuznetsova fired the first set back on serve.
Well, she's got it. She's applauded there by Williams, and rightly so.
Before Williams did her best to stop the opener from going to a tiebreaker.
Oh, picked the bones out of that.
It did, but the American would come out on top after nearly an hour of brilliant tennis.
Serena Williams sends a message to Kuznetsova with a forehand winner.
A two-time Grand Slam champion in her own right, Kuznetsova didn't let up.
Class.
Errors from the world number one helping the Russian run away with the set, and Hawkeye helped her close it out 6-1.
She missed that. That has been called in. Kuznetsova believes it was out. What a brilliant display of tennis at its best in the second set from Svetlana Kuznetsova.
If the Miami crowd were expecting a fight back, it didn't come. Kuznetsova with all the momentum in the third.
Nicely done, perfectly placed.
In the end, it finished with a whimper. Williams' incredible winning streak over as Kuznetsova beat the top seed for the first time since 2009.
Serena Williams is the champion no more. She has been dethroned on home soil by Kuznetsova.
That wasn't the only upset of the day. Agnieszka Radwanska, who was the last woman other than Williams to win here, also seeing her campaign ended. Things were going to plan for the world number two in the opening set against Timea Bacsinszky.
Well, she's done it again. This time, just about from the baseline.
Radwanska claiming it 6-2.
Oh, scintillating return of serve. It's Radwanska at the double in set number one.
Known for her consistency and movement around the court, Radwanska was being forced to use all her tricks in the second set. And even then, it didn't work. Bacsinszky proving more than a match for the Pole's movement around the court as she went on the offensive. The Swiss would serve out the second 6-4 and continue to beat Radwanska at her own game.
And a decent serve from the outside. Game on here in this round 4 battle on the stadium court.
Last year's French Open semi-finalists closing it out 6-2, clearly delighted to reach the quarterfinals for the first time.
What a wonderful victory it is here for the number 19 seed. The Professor Radwanska has been outfought, outboxed and outplayed right from the start of the second set.
With two of the big names out, the winner of Victoria Azarenka and Garbiñe Muguruza could stake a claim to being the favourite for the title. The pair had never met before on tour, and there was little to separate them in a tight first set.
What a lob!
Two-time Australian Open champion Azarenka edging the tiebreaker 8 points to 6.
Oh, it goes the way of Azarenka. Look at that reaction.
The Belarusian had the chance to serve for the match at 5-3 in the second, but couldn't close it out.
What a volley. That is sheer guts from Garbiñe Muguruza.
The fourth seed managed to force a tiebreaker, but that was as far as she would get.
She could probably kiss that net right now, Garbiñe Muguruza.
Azarenka closing it out 7-4 as her campaign to win back-to-back titles on tour gathers momentum.
Look at that reaction. It matters, doesn't it? What a performance. What a match between these two.
I stayed really focused on, and whenever I had my opportunities, I didn't really look at the score. I just wanted to keep fighting, and whenever I had a chance to take it.
While elsewhere, Angelique Kerber narrowly avoided a shock exit at the hands of a spirited Timea Babos.
That is absolutely incredible. The flick of the wrist here to be able to go down the line.
The Australian Open champion scraping through in a tight final set. Her best run of form since that success in Melbourne.
Oh, this is incredible. If there's a way to finish a match, it's with that forehand cross-court winner from Kerber.
There was no such problems for Madison Keys, who swept aside Irina Camelia Begu. The 2015 Aussie Open semi-finalists booking a last-8 clash with Kerber. As the big names fell at the fourth round stage, 8 players remain and will be hoping their fate doesn't end the same way. Tuesday sees the action heat up even more with the opening 2 quarterfinals, with the race to the Miami title gathering momentum.